James Starling here for the DJAM YouTube channel, joined once again after another SIL Cup competition. We've heard from the Old Newton perspective, let's hear from the Elmswell perspective of how they found the game. So, first of all, that was tough. That was, I saw it from the sidelines how hard it was for the Elmswell lads, but was that just more of an experience, or how did you find it against Division 1 opposition?
Well, I think it was obviously difficult. I think, as far as I'm aware, this club hasn't played a Div 1 side, at least in the last few years since I've been here.
Wow.
So maybe 3 or 4 years, I don't think we've played a Division 1 side, definitely not a Division 1 side that maybe should be playing senior level football. Right. So yeah, it was quite an experience, like you said, but we obviously go out to win games. We're not just going to turn up and say, oh, they're a senior Division 1 team. We're just going to roll over, yeah, and try and enjoy it. We look for the experience. We go and try and win the game, which we did in the first half, I think. We started playing well, but obviously their experience kind of showed throughout the game. Yeah.
I think the first 5 minutes or so, you had a good, a couple of opportunities where you could have got yourself 1-0 ahead, but I thought first half you handled yourself very well. It was just more about in the second half, the moment that free kick went in to make it 2-0, the heads just kind of dropped a little bit. But what kind of messages were said at half time, really, when you were only at 1-0?
Well, I think the manager sort of said we were doing well. We were only 1-0 down. I think some people maybe turned up and expected us to, especially maybe some of the Old Newton supporters who come down. I think they kind of expected for us to be 3, maybe 4-0 down at half time. We went in at 1-0 down, kind of positive, but we knew we could have played a lot better. Maybe that was due to conditions. Maybe it was just because they were the better team. Who knows? But I think definitely we could have played a lot better in the first half. Maybe could have gone in at 0-0. I think that goal was a pretty easy goal. We kind of let them have a bit of space on the wing, and we knew that player. He used to play for Elmswell a few years ago. Right. He's a good player, and we just give him too much time to score. But going in at 1-0, I think the manager just said, like, yeah, you've played well. We just need to get tighter and just get on to our men quicker. Yeah,
definitely. Obviously, you're now out of the cup competition, which is obviously disappointing. But from your perspective, in terms of the league, you've had 2 wins and 2 losses so far in the 4 games. Where are you realistically aiming as a club? Has there been much kind of talked about? How has the start of the season been?
Well, I think we won the first 2 games. We were sort of looking comfortable. Obviously, we don't want to get too far ahead of ourselves, but I think realistically, over the last couple of years especially, Elmswell as a club hasn't really been too serious ambitious-wise. We've just had sort of 2 brothers run each the first team reserves, and we've just sort of turned up, played on a Saturday, play football with your mates. This year we made a few changes, brought in 2 new managers for the first team and reserves. Right. I think we've looked to maybe go a bit higher, get into Division 2, possibly Division 1, get the reserves into the intermediate leagues. Right, okay. Obviously, like we said, the reserves have started well. We started the season well. Just obviously got those 2 losses in the last couple of games, but yeah, we are looking to sort of push on and hopefully go up over the next couple of few years. Yeah.
Because I mean, the facilities here, and including the pitch, that is absolutely fantastic compared to what I have. Some of the pitches I have seen over the course, even the Furlough None division, some of the facilities don't compare to what you guys have got here. So it's nice to hear you guys are trying to work in some sort of direction to go up. For the rest of this season, are you kind of is it just taking it game by game and seeing how it kind of progresses at this point, or?
Yeah, I think we have to. I don't think we can say and look at our games, especially going in towards a Christmas break, like the Furlough None, like the Old Newton boys said. We kind of just got to take it game by game, because we could say, oh yeah, we've got games in November, December, we can beat this team and this team, but if we don't win the games before that, we're not going to be in the position to be able to play the top teams and hopefully be in and amongst it, especially in the second, third, first spots, what we're looking to get to.
Well, commiserations about today. I'm unfortunately knocked out of the cup competition, but I wish you all the best in terms of the league going forward, and I definitely will be coming back at some point in the near future to watch you guys playing a team in your own division. But if you've enjoyed the video, make sure you hit the like button, comment and subscribe, and as always, until we see each other next time, adios.